And let's take you back to court. The High Court in Pretoria hearing that accused number 2 in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial, Bongani Ntanzi, was electrocuted and suffocated into an alleged confession. His lawyer, advocate Thulani Mngomezulu, told the court that Ntanzi was assaulted multiple times and coerced into signing the statement. Ntanzi and 4 others are currently on trial for the 2014 murder of the soccer star. A trial within a trial is being held to determine the admissibility of Ntanzi's 2 alleged confessions and accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya's alleged confession and pointing out. Our SABC News senior reporter Chriselda Lewis joins us now. Chriselda, good evening.
Good evening, Timan. Indeed, we are still in that trial within a trial to determine whether these confessions, allegedly by these 2 accused, would be admissible in this main trial. The defense today basically saying that accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, was taken to an area near a dumping site in Orlando in Soweto and assaulted so badly that he eventually bled. Let's take a listen.
You took the accused person, accused number 2, towards those steel poles and removed one handcuff from one side of his hand and tie it on that pole.
I have no knowledge of that, my lord.
Then, between yourself, you can't recall, between yourself and Mabena, there's a person who poured him with water. He had a container and poured the accused with water from his front part of the body.
I have no knowledge of that, my lord.
That's when Brigadier Kininda told accused number 2 that he must tell the truth about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
I have no knowledge of that, my lord.
And during the course of that, a plastic bag was also put on his face, or on covering his head and his face, where this chopping continued.
My lord, the first time I met the suspect was at Moroka SAPS, my lord.
There was a device that was used to electrocute the accused person. He was electrocuted from his stomach. You, Mr. Mabena, and Buthelezi were exchanging during the use of this device.
All right, what we didn't hear there is that witness, police officer Wendell Jonathan, basically denying that it was also part of any electrocution that had taken place. So Jonathan also denied being present during the alleged assault of accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya.
He was handcuffed from behind, and he was lifted up with the handcuffs, and they told him that he was under arrest. You also denied it.
Yes, my lord, I was not present.
Then he was taken to another place called Tabong. It's a municipality area. Around that place, that's where the issue of assault commenced. He was beaten, he was choked with a plastic bag, and asked to tell the truth about the death of Senzo Meyiwa. He denied that. He said no, he has no knowledge even now. He denied his involvement in the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Do you know anything about that?
No, my lord.
All right, so you would have also known or seen in past testimony that accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, is alleged to have made two confessions, and one of those was to a magistrate, Vivian Cronje. The defence had also questioned Jonathan on the volume of weaponry that he and his colleagues were armed with when Ntanzi was taken for that alleged confession before that magistrate, Vivian Cronje. Let's take a listen to what was said there.
My lord, we were in full uniform, bulletproof vest, my lord. On top of the bulletproof is a battle jacket, my lord. On my side, my lord, is a 9mm pistol. It's inside its holster, my lord. Slinged over my chest, my lord.
That manner in which you were armed, on its own, induced force to the accused, I put it to you, and the reason you were so armed in the magistrate court and especially into the office of the magistrate wherein the statement was made, it's because you wanted to induce fear to the accused to make sure that he complies with the police instruction.
Wow, Chriselda, that was a really powerful cross-examination there, and it's going to be hard. I mean, just kind of imagining what these witnesses could potentially have gone through, and the story just intensifies. Every court appearance. We do know a new witness is expected to be called next as well.
Well, that's right, Iman. We were expecting possibly someone who was part of the convoy or the escort that took one of the accused relating to these alleged confessions and pointings out. We'll hear tomorrow.
And we will hear it through your high-level briefing or your high-level headlines at the end of the evening. Chriselda, thank you very much for synthesizing that for us so well. Chriselda Lewis, our SABC senior news reporter, just sharing with us the latest from the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial.